Welcome back everybody to Dan Has Fun. We're going to play more Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. Last episode we completed the Orange Star segment of the game, and we're going to go to Yellow Comet next. And we're going to start off with this mission. Don't lose the miso silos, secure them and launch. I'm going to skip the text again because I want to show you the map. So we're going to go to Silo Scramble, mission number 9. And we're going to skip text again because I want to explain it. So we don't know anything really about the COs at this point, so I guess we better explain. I wanted to start off with this CO first. Kanbei. You'll hear me probably say Kanbai occasionally. I don't technically know which one the right answer is, but I will probably end up alternating. Anyway, he is absolutely ridiculous. So, 30% bonus to attack. You don't see it on the screen. For some reason, they didn't implement the defensive side graphically. But it's a 30% defensive bonus as well. Only downside is you pay 20% more for the units. But that trade-off is ludicrous. Like, that is straight up wild. His little power just increases attack strength. Samurai Spirit increases offensive and defensive damage. You do more damage when you counterattack. And honestly, he pretty much just becomes invincible for a turn, practically speaking. He takes such a small amount of damage, it's, like I said before, ludicrous is the word to explain this character. Gets nerfed a bit, actually, in the game after this, and for some reason he was buffed to become this for Advance Wars 2. I don't know why, he was really good in the first game too, but this game, craziness. Absolute craziness. Anyway, this is the map. Not actually all that exciting. Flak starts off with pretty much an identical setup to us. We start with fractionally less money. But we have these silos. So, silos will let you do a ranged attack, and you do 3 hit points. The AI loves to just run up to these and squander them immediately. That's just what they do. But we don't really need to prioritize getting anything down here. This is, like, the AI is going to take an eternity to even think about this. Like I said, there's no coastline here. They would have to be in the port, so these are pretty much safe to use whenever we want to, if indeed we ever want to. But the one thing about Kanbei you do have to think about is your maths. So with him being 20% more expensive, APCs cost 1,000 more, for example. We're getting 4,000 a turn to start off with. So we can afford an APC on turn 2, but we can't afford an APC and 2 infantry. So that's something just to think about. But we are going to get an infantry off the bat, and we're not even going to bother getting a second one. Not for now, anyway. Luckily, Flak doesn't have really any filler text on this map, so we're just going to run ahead, get our APC, and we can't actually afford anything else. We're going to skip turn again. Wonderful. Okay, so what's the play here? We're just going to effectively take all the silos from the get-go, get a base up, and then just win that way. I am going to get... try to think. It's going to be 8,800 next turn. I'm tempted to just get a recon to put it in tandem with that APC. But I'm actually conscious that even though he's got infantry, you'll probably get a tank and come over with that instead. So we're just not going to bother doing that. Instead, we are going to just get another APC out. I will be able to afford 2. Well, it'll be 2,400. Okay, so we are good to get 2 infantry this turn. So I had to do maths on the fly. Always a dangerous thing to do for a YouTube video. They have their APC out as well. We're just going to keep on going. This one's going here. We're going to get another APC, and then this guy's just going to start slowly capturing things. We're not going to be building naval units on this map. They are staggeringly useless. They can't go past bridges in this game, so there's no purpose building one. Although I'm sure the AI will do their building of a lander, which is something they always do. That's only mildly annoying because it's used up some income. But that's really it, and there's his tank. So it just means this is going to take 3 turns instead of 2. Don't really care too much, though. We're just going to run that down as well. The AI likes to focus areas with the highest value as well, so that's something to bear in mind. And I don't think there's really a way of avoiding it here. He's going to fire at this guy, which is fine. We're just going to plop that down there, I guess. And then we are going to build nothing. Yep. It doesn't actually matter, though, in terms of hit points to use a silo. It doesn't matter if your infantry has 1 hit point. It will still be able to fire a silo. And for some other baffling reason, Flak has sent his tank up here. I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. So I'm going to pop that down. He's now out of silos. So we're just going to start capturing. I'm going to leave our APC there just to block and nothing else. We're still not going to build anything, though. We're still waiting. Yeah, I don't know what the AI is thinking. I don't even know if that's standard behavior. I have absolutely no idea what he's doing. Huh. Weird. He can technically get a lander and bring it all the way up here if he wants to, but I don't think I've ever seen the AI do that in any game of this I've ever played. You know, it could happen, I guess, but I've never seen it happen. We're just going to have that launch just to slow him down a bit. Do that. Really don't need to use the silo, but we might as well, right? And we'll actually keep the APC in place because he'll slowly netter away at it and do nothing, just chip damage. And that is all we have to do for this turn. We're still not spending any money. We still want to stockpile as much as we can. Oh, the AI didn't even bother to attack the APC. That's adorable. AI in this game does some weird, definitely not optimized things. And we finally have that location down. We're actually going to go there and intentionally heal so I can take 2 turns instead of 3. And we're just going to throw that over here for the time being. Really, there's not much for it to do. But we're still not going to build anything. I am curious if he'll actually attack me this turn, though. Oh, he did! I didn't even do 1 hit point. So that 30% defense and we're on a 3-star tile just makes these units ridiculously overpowered. We could, if we wanted to, actually step in and attack that infantry. I mean, I guess we can do that. It really doesn't matter too much either way. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother right now. I'm just going to leave it alone. And just let it chip away. I'm going to get a medium tank, and that's all we're probably going to need. Just leave the APC there. Just so we have an idea. You know, if we want to go for the port, we can. If we somehow poop the bed so hard we need the silo, we have access to it. This is actually being recorded on Canadian Thanksgiving. So you won't see at least this video until probably 2 days later. It's nice to be able to live in a country that has Thanksgiving, obviously from the UK originally. I believe the Americans get theirs next month. So, you know, it's nice to get a day off. Not going to complain. Yeah, we're pretty safe now. Okay, so we're just going to get this APC out of the way. 136% against this infantry. See you later. And really now it's just a key of just spamming out a little bit of money. We actually are going to launch this, though. It'll just slow him down. We're actually going to intentionally go for where he has them on his cities and bases, because that'll cost him more money to repair. Like that. I guess I'll get an infantry and just slowly wander it over here and start capturing it. It's not really that important, but we can do that. And we're just going to get an artillery in the background. So he can just follow the medium tank along and just snipe anything that's mildly inconvenient. Oh, he wasn't stupid, though. He didn't actually send his artillery in front of his tank. I thought he thought he was going to do. Oh, well. That is absolutely fine. Get that captured. Actually, I don't even need to skip you ahead. I'm just going to get that over here. Then next turn, the infantry can just deposit into the APC, which is fine. Then we're just going to use a missile to make these guys a bit weaker, because that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! In one location. I'm even going to wait. This is probably a bad human practice. You should really go after a target if you can. But I'm going to not do that. At least for now. And I was hoping to get an anti-air to try and deal with all the mechs they'll probably start spamming in the end, but I actually can't afford one. That's campaign in a nutshell. So just gonna get a regular tank. It's fine. And end turn. Yeah. My defense on that silo is so high that AI again is scared to attack me. But it has been kind of annoying in that he didn't move his artillery. And normally this would be a great thing because the AI is being dumb, but it's actually not so good for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in terms of how we're going to do this then, the artillery is going to kill this tank because, you know, if it moves it can't attack anyway. So I'll take that out. That's wonderful. And then I'm curious, can that take that out? No, it cannot. So what we're going to have to do then is use our medium tank to take out his tank. And then we're going to use our regular tank to attack the artillery. We're going to get hit in return. Not really much I can do about that. But yeah, we should be able to do enough to take this out, which we can. Just sheer kind of weird given we're facing flak here, but it is just really just, you know, brute force saves the day here. I wonder if I was tempted to put my APC here and see if he'd fire on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because he can't reach me. So I bet if I put that here, I wonder if he'll be enticed into going for it. We'll see. I don't really want to use another silo right now. So I'm just going to put that there and wait. And we still can't afford anti-air. We're 120 gold short. Or G, or whatever the arbitrary currency in this game's called, I don't remember. We'll just get that put in, and we're going to wait. Possibly, you know, we'll try and wait for another medium tank and just slam everything on the way through. Nope, he did not go for the APC. This will hurt a little bit, actually. Yeah, even with 30% bonus defense, bridges don't have any, so it's still going to hurt pretty hard. Anyway, now up to 18.4. I don't think that's... Is that going to be enough for a medium tank? Nope, you need 19.2. Anyway, he didn't take the bait, so we're just going to move this back. He's not being as dumb as I remember the AI actually normally being for this. So instead, we're just going to fire this missile as well. It is very easy to get log jammed on this map, and I also, you know, I am aware there's a medium tank here. But I want to get these into kind of one-hit kill territory. Unfortunately, a 5-hit point unit definitely isn't going to be able to get there. And a 5-hit point tank, even with Kanbai's boost, probably won't take out that artillery. So I'm not even going to risk it. We're just going to move back. Wait one more turn. It is tempting to get rockets because that will help break the logjam. But the problem with Kanbai rockets is they are incredibly expensive. They're 18,000. Why not? Let's have some fun. I don't think that's the most efficient way of doing this by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fun. And he has just spammed. Just completely spammed the bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even if I put a unit here, he would not be able to reach it. We're not going to do that, but he wouldn't be able to, so it's good intel. In terms of what to do here, we might as well use the rockets and the artillery to take out, you know, take out what they can reach, I guess, and then we'll move them next turn. Yeah, if you're quick enough, sometimes you can actually, I believe you can get across Flax Bridge before it turns into this mess. But this is just what happens when you don't play the game all that, you know, all that much. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually tempted not to stay in place this time, but just to move a single tile forwards. We can get an anti-air, so we're definitely going to do that, because that'll help clean up these infantry. And then, now that all of his units are kind of clumped together, we're going to do this. Because that'll cost him a fortune to repair. And we are going to wait one more turn. I'm not going to nearly end it turn before I move my units. I think I actually might have done that last turn. So that wasn't all that efficient, but that's okay. Yeah. Yep, nothing coming from the AI there. There's a mech. So we want to make sure, you know, we don't get chip damaged by them when we go in to take it out. So we do definitely want to use our artillery to clear this infantry so we don't waste our medium tanks, you know, devastating attack on something that really doesn't need to. Then we can use... We should be able to go... Tank to take out APC. It's nearly... It can nearly do as much damage as it has in hit points against an APC on a bridge. Then... Yeah, we can actually take out the 7 hit point infantry with our own infantry. Delicious. Normally it only do maybe 5. And now the question really is, do we want to run in there with the medium tank, take out the artillery, and accept we're going to get hit by the medium tank? Because the anti-air cannot quite reach. And the alternative idea is to put the APC there and just block for the turn. Which actually I think is what we're going to do, because I don't really care if the APC dies, obviously. This infantry really doesn't have anything to do. There is one silo there we can use again if we want to, but we don't really need to. And we, you know, we have a couple down here anyway we can use to just, you know, do a little bit more. We will save up for another medium tank now, though. I know I've been saying that, you know, multiple times. We got Flak to use his regular power too, which is pretty good. Unless he gets incredibly lucky. Yeah, they should be doing pocket change. I actually don't think he... I think he got a slightly worse than average roll, too. And because the AI is obsessed with taking attacks with indirects if it can, it did move. I still put the APC there just in case, don't get me wrong, I still a chicken about it. But, you know, you can sometimes get away with it. This rocket is one tile away from where I really wanted to be. So we're going to use our anti-air to take out the artillery, so we have it in place to deal with infantry next turn. This tank is going to suck, because there's really nothing I can do about it, but we're just really going to ignore it, you know, for practical purposes. See if we can take this out in one hit. Not quite. Pretty close. You actually might go back and try and heal that, which would be awesome. We're going to move this back, this forward. The artillery moving to where that tank is actually doesn't really benefit anything. So we're just going to use this silo because we can. Although it's not really a great use, is it? Because I definitely don't want to hit my own medium tank. That would be terrible. Arguably I should have used this first. Actually, I'm not going to bother. I should have used that first in the turn if I was so inclined. Likewise, I'm going to wait there. We can definitely afford another medium tank this turn. And now it's just a case of as soon as we break through past the bridge, we're going to win. Yeah, his medium tank's going to run away because it's going to be in repair mode. When an AI gets to a certain HP stat, sometimes it'll just, you know, panic and run it away. Which is absolutely fine with me. That should be... Yep, that's the most efficient way to move that infantry. We still don't have a great way of using our silo right now, so we're just not going to. The rocket can just hit the land of the waste money for him, but we can actually one-shot this tank, which is amazing. So Kanbai's units are just ridiculous. We don't need to worry about that one hit point tank. Oh wow, that's a one-shot too. I didn't even realise. Unless I get incredibly unlucky and get a luck score of 0. But then, nope, that's absolutely fine. Wonderful. How much does the tank do against that? 78. So we're definitely going to want to use anti-air on the mech. Is going to be an easy, clean kill. Honestly, it would be a clean kill even if it was on a forest, probably. We're going to put that there. This will not be a kill, but it'll knock it down to a point where it might not do anything to us. I don't even think it did. I don't think it did 1%. Going to put our infantry in front just to protect. Like that. I'm actually even going to put my artillery there. Yes, I'm sure the infantry will attack it if it doesn't run away, but it'll do nothing. Nothing of any concern. And given that we can... I'm just going to hit these units and waste more money for them. Honestly, hitting the lander would probably waste... Well, it's worth 12,000, so it'd be, what, 2,400's worth of waste? It would actually have wasted slightly more money of his to attack the lander, but... I don't know what the obsession with the AI has for landers. I always feel bad for bullying it when they attack the lander just to waste money. Oh, that's convenient. He left that mech in the APC so he can kill 2 units in one go. That's super nice of him. We're probably going for an all-unit route, so I am going to attack this lander anyway. Still only can do 5 hit points, though. Landers in a port do have reasonable defenses. Start with the units at the back, move them forward, because they're going to be, movement limited the most. So we're good there. Wonderful. Artillery can't hit anything, so we're just going to move it up. Can the tank hit it from there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I don't really want my anti-air to get hit by a tank, preferably. I don't mind if my tank... That's not what I meant. Oh, actually, I hit the APC by accident. I thought I was going to hit the infantry. Had a moment there. That's okay. Anyway, we're going to take out that mech. I doubt the AI is going to be brave enough to have a mech attack my medium tank anyway, but we'll see. If I move there, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I put the anti-air here, it could... I don't even think it matters at this point. Likely his tank's going to go after the anti-air, which makes sense. But these are Advanced Wars 2 anti-airs. So they're not absolutely hopeless against tanks. They're just not very good against them. Curious if the microphone picks up in the background. There's a cat that's trying to knock a cardboard box off that's about maybe 3 feet that way. So we will see if that picks up. I'm curious, but that is fine. APC running out of fuel there, which I always find hilarious because it makes no sense. Like, none. Yeah, there we go. He's going to go after my anti-air. But still really didn't do anything. And because he had 2 units in, healing defense mode, he didn't even build a unit. I'm looking up there. That cat is having some fun time. If you see a cardboard box fall down and hit me on the head, I guess in a couple of minutes, you'll know he had too much fun. Oh, dear, dear. Anyway, let's keep attacking that lander. Hate when that happens, but it was very likely, to be fair. Meanwhile, infantry can't attack landers, so I can't use it for that. This is a one-shot on that tank, though, so we're definitely going to do that. Wonderful. Might as well bring this forward. Have the APC supply the APC. That's so stupid. Right, that's gone. How many units do we have left? The lander, the APC, and the medium tank. Can anything reach the medium tank? Yes, it can. So this tank's going to do it. Although, hang on. The tank... Oh, no, we're good. I thought the tank was the only unit I had left that could actually hit that lander, because I'd like to take it out this turn if possible. No point making this drag on longer than it needs to, right? So good there. Beautiful. And then we'll just use our medium tank to take the lander out, and then that will be nice and tidy. There we go. Awesome. So that was nice and smooth. Flack still trying to work out why so many other commanders are stronger than him. I guess he just kind of, you know, maybe just drank some absinthe or something, tried to forget about what happened in Orange Star, pretend it didn't happen. But there we go. Victory. I'd be surprised this isn't 300. Yep, there we go, 300. That is awesome. And we're good. Alrighty, so next mission, I'm trying to think what we'll do. Maybe we'll do Sensei's mission next. We'll think about it and see what we decide to do. I appreciate you watching. If you did like the video, give it a like or a thumbs up or whatever you want to do. Appreciate it. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care now. Thank you for watching the video.